Your mind won't stop. There's the work deadline, the email you forgot to send, the conversation that went wrong, that thing you need to buy, and 50 other thoughts competing for attention right now. Most people think clearing mental clutter requires an hour of journaling or expensive meditation apps, but here's what they don't tell you. A simple 10-minute brain dump can do what all those lengthy routines can't. No special tools, no experience required, just you, a blank page, and 10 minutes. It sounds too simple to work. That's exactly why it does. In the next few minutes, you'll learn a counterintuitive method that goes against everything you've been told about productivity, and finally get your head completely clear. Here's why this works. Your brain has working memory, mental RAM that holds about 4 things at once, but you're probably juggling 20. Every unfinished task creates what psychologists call the Zeigarnik effect, a mental loop that won't close until the task is done or written down. Your mind literally can't let go. Most people think the solution is just remembering better or staying mentally strong, but that's like telling your phone to run 50 apps without slowing down. It's not a discipline problem, it's a design problem. Your brain wasn't built to be a storage system. It was built to think, solve, and create. When you externalize those thoughts, when you get them out of your head and onto paper, you free up massive cognitive space. The relief is instant. The science is clear. Now let's talk about why most people still get it wrong. You've probably tried this before and quit. Not because brain dumping doesn't work, but because you made one of 3 mistakes that kill the process before it starts. First mistake, thinking it needs to be organized. You sit down, start writing, and immediately try to categorize, prioritize, make it look productive. That's not a brain dump. That's a to-do list in disguise. Brain dumps are supposed to be messy. Chaos first, clarity later. Second mistake, waiting until you're drowning. Most people only brain dump when they're in full crisis mode, overwhelmed, anxious, completely stuck. But this works best as a proactive habit, not a panic button. Third mistake, judging what comes out. You write something down and think, that's stupid, or I shouldn't be worried about that. The moment you judge, you stop the flow. Your brain shuts down instead of opening up. These mistakes feel small, but they're why the method fails. The good news, once you know what not to do, the real process is shockingly simple. Here's the exact process. Minute 0 to 2. Grab paper or open a blank document. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Remove all structure. No bullet points, no categories, no organization. Just a blank space in your thoughts. Most people try to organize while dumping, which defeats the entire purpose. Instead, embrace the chaos first, then find clarity. Minutes 2 through 7. Rapid fire dump. Write everything flooding your mind. Tasks you forgot. Conversations you're replaying. Worries that won't leave. Random thoughts about what's for dinner. Emotions you haven't named yet. Don't filter. Don't punctuate perfectly. Don't stop to think whether something matters. If it's in your head, it goes on the page. Yes, it will look messy. That's the point. Your handwriting might get sloppy. Sentences might not finish. You might write the same thing 3 times. Keep going. The goal isn't beauty, it's release. Minutes 7 through 9. Skin what you wrote. Don't organize yet. Just circle patterns. Notice what keeps showing up. Identify urgent items that need attention. You're not fixing anything right now. You're just seeing clearly for the first time. Minute 10. Choose one action, not 5, not 10. 1. Pick the single most important thing to address next. Write it at the top. That's your focus when the timer stops. Most people walk away overwhelmed because they tried to solve everything at once. You're walking away with clarity and one clear move. That's the difference. 10 minutes, one method, total mental reset. The moment you finish, you'll notice something immediately. Your head feels lighter, not because your circumstances changed, they didn't, but your cognitive load just dropped dramatically. You can focus again, think clearly again. You have control, even if the tasks are still there. Most productivity advice promises you'll get more done. Brain dumping promises something better. Mental clarity first, productivity second. When your mind is clear, everything else gets easier. Do you need to act on everything you wrote? No, awareness alone helps. Just seeing your thoughts on paper reduces their power instantly. How often should you do this? Daily if you're overwhelmed, weekly for maintenance. Some people brain dump every morning, others only when stress builds. There's no perfect schedule. The method adapts to your life. What matters is this: 10 minutes gave you back your mental space. That's not a productivity hack or trendy wellness routine. That's a lifeline. And now you know exactly how to use it whenever your mind starts spinning again. Your brain is probably screaming at you right now to try this. So pause this video, set a timer, and brain dump for 10 minutes. Clarity isn't hours away. It's not buried in some expensive course or weeks of habit building. It's 10 minutes away. Right now, when you're done, come back and tell me what surprised you most about your first brain dump. What came out that you didn't expect? And if you want more simple methods like this, tools that actually work for busy minds without the productivity theater, subscribe, because your mental space is too valuable to waste on complicated systems that don't deliver. Let's keep it clear.